Hello, it's Gordon here. Hope all is well with you. And this Facebook Live I've called 3 reasons for New Year resolutions failure. Because it's 15th of January as I'm recording this. And think back 2 weeks ago to Tuesday and it was New Year's Day. A fortnight, we've had 14 days, 2 weeks already of the year. And a lot of people I find that New Year resolutions are lying in the gutter, have fallen by the wayside. So, 3 reasons for New Year resolutions failure. These might apply to you, they might not. Be interesting to hear what you think. Reason number 1, you didn't believe it. You may well have fallen into the trap of thinking that New Year resolutions are a joke and that people set New Year resolutions and that they fail within a couple of days, and certainly within a couple of weeks it's all stopped and been forgotten about. Ha ha ha, hilarious, I do it every year, isn't it funny? Well, hang on. It is funny in the short term, if you look at it in that jokey way. Might be funny in the medium term, but in the long term it's actually quite damaging, because not only have you not made any progress that you might have thought of as a New Year resolution, it means that you dismiss the whole goal achievement process, the whole idea of self-improvement and growth and progress. You dismiss all that completely. Because the only time you ever think about it or dabble in it is with this jokey New Year resolution way of doing it. So you're not doing it properly because you don't believe it. Or you might believe that you're not worthy of the goal, that the goal is for other people, it's not for you, you're not capable. So of course, if you believe that you're not worthy of the goal, or you believe that New Year resolutions are always going to fail because it's one big joke, isn't it hilarious? Then it's no surprise, is it, if your New Year resolutions have failed 2 weeks into the year. Now, it could be that you do believe that the goal achievement process has some value and that you do believe that you're worthy of your goal, your resolution, but you didn't actually define it. That's the second reason for New Year resolution failure. Because defining your goal is a fundamental step of the goal achievement process, and it's in my 8-step goal achievement formula, which you can see more at transformyourlifenow.com. You've got to define your goal, and you've got to define it quite tightly, because if you don't define your goal, A, how will you know when you've got there? And B, how can you begin to work out the plan of how to get there? So if you said, I want to be happier in 2019, well, what does that mean? What are you going to do that? If you said, oh, I want more money, I want a different job, I want better relationships, I want to be healthier, they're not bad goals, are they? They're not bad things to want, but they're bad in terms of goals because they're not defined. There's not a set target that you know when you've hit and that you can work out how to get towards. The third reason people fail with New Year resolutions is that they don't take any action. Or they might take some action and then stop. So if you've believed in goal achievement and your goals and you've defined them and you've never actually taken any action, if you think that just by setting a New Year resolution and wishing it to happen will by some magic make it happen, well, you will find yourself 2 weeks into the year not having got any further forwards, will you? You have to take action. And it could be that you take the first action towards it and it's hard. It's not quite as easy as you thought, or as simple or as quick. And you think, well, this is going to take a long old slog. I can't be bothered. I'm just going to give up. And then guess what? Your New Year resolution will have failed there and then. Another way of looking at it, instead of giving up after taking a step and finding out that it's hard, is to accept that it's going to be hard, that it might be difficult, that there might be challenges, and take another step. Try again. Go away and learn how to take another step or to do it better. If you do that and keep at it, well, 2 weeks into the year, which is where we are today, your New Year resolution target may not have been hit, but your action target steps will have been hit, and that is progress, that is growth, that is self-improvement. Now, because I've written a lot about these dangers of New Year resolutions, a lot of people say, well, hang on, you talk about the positive aspects and the potential of goal achievement theory and self-improvement, which I do. Shouldn't you be a bit more positive about it? And I thought about it when people have said that, and okay, that's a reasonable point, because I think that you can set goals, which you can, at any time of the year. But for some people, New Year resolutions is the only time they consider it. And some people do believe it. They do define their goal and they do take action and they do get results. So if some people achieve goals thanks to New Year resolutions, well, that's a good thing, isn't it? And I say, yes, absolutely, it's a good thing. I've got no problem with that. In fact, the more the merrier. All the more power to that. But for this Facebook Live, I'm talking about reasons that New Year resolutions fail. So hopefully I've covered it in those 3 reasons. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you think, well, yes, any one of those 3 or all of those 3 applied to me, then there's no reason why you can't set New Year resolutions on the 15th of January, i.e. today, 2 weeks into the year. But don't call them New Year resolutions. Call them something else. Just call them a goal or a target. So you've got the whole sort of the New Year resolution problems out of the way, and you can just look at it from a detached goal achievement formula, self-improvement point of view. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you set any New Year resolutions this year. If you didn't, why not? If you did, how have they gone so far? And what's the progress like? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you think. I hope all is well with you. And by the way, if you'd like to find out more about the 8-step goal achievement formula that I talk about, it's one of the core trainings in my Transform Your Life Now program, which you can see over at transformyourlifenow.com, which covers self-improvement, goal achievement and wealth creation. Both the abundance of wealth we already have around us and using the power of the internet opportunity to turn our passions into profits. You can see that over at transformyourlifenow.com. Okay, wishing you as ever health and happiness. I'll speak to you again soon.